LOKI, Season 2, Episode 4. I'm here with my boy Dilorean. We're going to do a little pre-show before we get to the episode, like we normally do around here. If you're new around here, Hyperbolic BurgerMilk time. We always do our own fucking... I gotta kill a cousin. I tried to. I know, at least in the first 2 minutes. We do what we normally going to do. Just go over the episode. We have any theories, anything like that?
Basically the last thing that stuck out from last episode, obviously they ended up bringing a variant of Kang to the TVA because obviously temporal aura is the big thing that they need right now. But what was getting me like kind of on edge about him is obviously the whole thing about Kang just having, or each Kang just seems to have like a tick. Like it seems like with this phase or this phase is trying to be real introspective and letting you know that sometimes the biggest enemy is always ourselves. Like that's kind of like this thing they've been trying to beat into our head. I don't know if you know, been noticing like in Doctor Strange. Like yeah, you can just say who the bad guy is, but multiple times the bad guy for Doctor Strange end up being a version of him, along with whoever you want to put as the bad guy. If it's Wanda, it's like if you want to go body counts, Strange has killed. His body count was way higher in his movie number 2. Like he's obliterated universes, timelines, and we're not even talking about the Strange that from What If. We're talking about just the Strangest from that movie. So just So there's definitely like something weird with this Kang. Like you just say partner, he has like a little tick and he has something. So like as good as all these Kangs can be, that's why He Who Remains, like he was weird, but he was still kind of like I guess the best of them. But it's a mix between him being turbocharged with information and his inventions in like that book. Because once we got to his lab, he had like a little printout of something, and I was like, "What?"
He also, bro, did you also catch that other little thing? Well, since you're talking about the partners, I have wrote down here the same thing. No partners. Kang, he can't even get along with himself. Like, you see the Council of Kangs, they were already kind of backstabbing to each other and
exactly
work together. But the one little thing, he said his life's work, what he went back for, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to get to.
Go ahead.
What do you think it was?
It's clearly a smaller version of the fucking whatever time chair or whatever
yeah,
was using.
I think it's the time chair.
It's got to be a smaller version of it because it was round and it had that same little shell,
like the armadillo kind of like shell.
Yeah.
Because it took me a while, and I was thinking, I was like, is he just destined to keep making the time chair, like somehow, or did he put that in his mind from He Who Remains, or did he just like? Because now I'm thinking, once he gets to the TVA, because remember you keep on bringing out that orange energy, and I'm like, dude, that orange energy is the same orange energy from Quantumanium that he was trying to shrink down to get the time chair to work, because he had his time chair popping. He just needed the fuel. Yeah. So I'm just like, but yeah, I was like, yo, was that like a mini time chair? And like I said, no matter how good or bad these Kangs is, you get them in that shit, and he has his components. Because remember, the blast doors can only open with his aura. So what else access does he have to have once he is at the TVA? He may have like some secret. He may have a Kang suit on deck.
I mean, we know that's remember, we know the present TVA is the one with the Kang mural behind everything. So that means he has gear there, He's got something there. He's got to have held something there. Another thing I just wanted to tap on, quick little thing, at the very beginning of the episode, you see the different Norse statues or whatever. And it says, he said Balder or whatever. Yeah, why they put him up for blah, blah, blah. I'm pretty sure that was like either a hint to something, because I know Daniel Craig was supposed to be playing like one of Odin's other kids called like Balder, or I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I just wrote that down. That was scribbled during the episode last time. Mm-hmm. And then another thing, we're talking about the different Kangs that we see. He Who Remains. When Renslayer goes back to that time. I just wondered, I'm like, is this... The end of time is supposed to be like no time, right? Or time passes or something.
Or time doesn't exist. Yeah, No,
Yeah,
at the
so I
end
just
of
wanted to
time, I
note
guess.
that this motherfucker, all I just wanted to know is that he was a skeleton. He was decomposed either in hours, but I'm just saying, like, he was crusty as hell. That's all I wanted to put out. Like, is there accelerated time there? Is there no time? Or it just makes me, I just like to get my brain, the noodle going, because
it's like, how can
they
you
were at the
rot
end of
in a
time,
place
but then they
that
had to go through something to get, like, he should have been fresh, or, you know what I'm saying?
just nothing.
Or, who knows, you know? I just wanted to note
Or
that.
you can
Like,
just
I
disappear
like
like
the
Mega Man bubbles. Just bloop, bloop.
it never existed. You know, no life.
No, but yeah, I'm definitely glad we're tipping to like where I think it's gonna. Well, hopefully it's not this, but like, and I was wondering if we would possibly see, because I think about it, we have Jonathan Majors just on deck. Like, we may just see the Kang from Ant-Man again anywhere, because there's like, I mean, I guess Ant-Man killed him, but like he just probably got shrunken down to a smaller place of existence because he was in the quantum
Just
realm.
like Yellow.
Yeah,
Just
so
like Yellow Jacket.
exactly. So he got Yellow Jacket where Yellow Jacket was. So who knows? He may just underneath is the TVA because we're trying to find out where is it at. So it's just like
really, yeah. I mean,
so you
could exist there. That's definitely a solid theory.
So I wonder if
It's
we'll
not
ever
even
see
a microverse, it's like a nanoverse, bro.
But not how many episodes is this season? You think is it 6 or 8? Because we're at episode 4.
I haven't looked it up. Yeah, we're at episode 4. I haven't really looked it up. I want to say last season was like 8, so I'm gonna. Where's it 6? I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna talk out of class, bro.
Definitely, but
I'm not gonna be ignorant.
Do you got anything else before we dive into this episode?
No, I just can't wait till this motherfucker starts stuttering. You
Oh,
wrote the book.
Oh, you know what I was also thinking? What if he progresses out of a stutter? I was thinking that. What if he, like, you know, and then by the time he just becomes, and then next thing you know, he's just like, he's just taking over because he has confidence and he had.
They gave him a haircut and he's got like a bro.
But yeah, I was kind of thinking that.
That's what I'm saying. Is like, is this a Kang that is it a new Kang or is it one that we've seen in a different, you know what I'm saying, at a different point? That's the thing with Kang. Like, you will meet him and you haven't met him at this point in time, or it's a different you know. It's always like, oh, this is to him. You know, it's always wild.
Almost like I said, Reverse Flash.
He doesn't remember fighting you, but it wasn't him who fought you yet. You know.
Exactly. Nah, that's why I think that's obviously I like Reverse Flash better, but nah, these like some of these time villains, like it's kind of hard to fuck with them, dude.
Reverse Flash, if he wasn't so petty, he'd be the best. I'm just saying, if he wasn't so stuck up on Barry, he would be the god.
Hey, you saw what he did in the button. Like, you never know where like there's no stopping him. Like, dude spent an entire movie with seconds of his death away with a hole in his head.
That was a lovely fucking movie.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad, Hell to Pay, great movie.
Looking kind of sacred.
Odd.
Snooping. I'm sure he's gonna recognize his face somewhere.
I hope he would have by now.
Stop! It's okay. Imagine Renslayer this minute saying here's the deal. You have to trust him. Shut up. Trust him. It's a party. That's a complicated monster thing behind it.
Interesting. Yeah, they're moving weird.
This episode's pulling me in for sure.
Casey.
So maybe Ouroboros is a king.
Gotta keep an eye on them.
Mm-hmm.
You dragged me back here, begging for help, so you must have some idea of what's happening. Everything is turning to shit, and you want to leave it to them. While we go and have some fun. Great idea. No, I won't wait. Come on, let's go get some pie.
on his ass.
Bro, everybody's pointing that shit out. He can't even live, bro. He's like, I don't want to know. She's like, do you even want to know why your nose is broke?
Definitely just the accident.
Go with it, bro. If they did that, oh no.
He spit.
No!
She got a chair. One. Oh, no.
Squirrel. Missy Elliott isn't a fan of those dudes.
Said Missy Elliott. What?
So do you.
All he had was pie.
Just so we're clear. No, I didn't. I'm here on time. Again!
Open his heart.
So we're going to bring him behind the curtain, show him what's, and then just sit down.
That's good. Watch out, protect him. We can't give people free will and then just walk away. So that's not how it works. For better or for worse, timelines are free. Up to us to protect them. It's up to us.
In that small ass Dr. Seuss room. It's too messy as fuck in there.
Ugh. Do they even shower in this place?
Oh, damn. Resistance.
She's setting him up as a friend. But if we work together, we can stop him. Protect him.
The only thing we want to get to is yourself. It's a really disappointing mistake.
The temporal loop is important. I can run and this person's out. Anyone who joins me right here, follows me out that door, helps me restore stability to the TVA, will have life on the timeline if they want.
Zaniac 2. He needed it.
Easy. It's like a comeback, bro? A franchise?
He thinking about the trilogy. He already wet dreaming.
First, finally, seeing a bigger picture. Will you stop?
You made a rather
Pizza.
Put it to use.
She was loving it every second of it.
Meet you. They about to add Renslayer and Miss Minister Mortal Kombat.
Miss Minister. She was loving that shit. That's fun. Wow.
You're gonna find some of him. Oh, so he's gonna find his dimensions that he already made here. She's back. I mean, Sylvie should be good, but we will see.
This is a scene from the first episode.
Loki?
Sylvie? You okay?
Yeah, just hit that car.
Try to slow us down.
Take the stairs.
You were right. I'm taking over the TVA.
I'm trying to see how right I was.
Oh, well. I don't want to set it up too hard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I was like, is they gonna? Okay, I was wondering if he was gonna see him, but now is she gonna see both of them? Yeah.
He's the one who did it. That's awesome.
Things are getting complete though. I like that. The way the rings are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like.
Oh, Expecto Patronum it ass. For now. Well, that's fine. The other Loki was time slipping, so that already makes sense. For sure.
Yeah.
Time. It's taking you guys so long. Could take them offline by the system. System. It's the entire safety system.
The doors will come down.
We understand how it works.
What was that? Five variants? I thought it was just 3, but it looks like, yeah, there's some behind.
We are in this guy's nose for sure.
Just put your head in the scanner.
Is that safe?
I haven't tested. Theoretically.
So it'll just turn your face blue.
Or you get scars, but it doesn't go blue.
Wait.
It's definitely a mistake.
Listen, get in, get suited up. Those doors open, and down the airway as fast as you can. Go to the fire, launch it, and get back. Got it?
It's like they're treating him like a baby and the smartest person at the same time, and he's taking advantage of both. I feel like.
Hey, the cocoa? You want cocoa? Like,
Mm.
Let's go.
Come on, let's move.
I'm sorry, that's hilarious to scream. Oh god.
I guess we're gonna get one screaming scene.
That shit. Sorry, that shit's too fucking fun. He was screaming before he even got touched, bro.
Yeah. I was like, what is this goofy ass doing?
Dude, that's spaghettification, bro. Everybody, it's, I don't know why. When people get turned into little tiny strings, it's fucking hilarious. I don't care.
Nah. I definitely had a reference that is definitely not appropriate, but it's 2023. And if people are topical, they already know.
All right, that was Loki episode. Oh, that was Loki season 2, episode 4. We rocked out. It was a pretty intense. I would say personally for me, very intense episode. I really was trying to come up with stuff to say, but I was just like into it for sure.
You were definitely locked in, which is nice. But I'm definitely glad we're at the point we're at for like an episode 4, for sure. Like we got to like a lot of points that we mentioned, and like I said, a lot of points that they mentioned in the first episode, we got around to getting to again. So now, especially with this ending, I'm like, cool, because it feels like a new event horizon kind of thing. If we're thinking about like, because I feel like the way the radiation on it, maybe it was just like another like a big bang kind of like thing, like erasure, like type thing. Like I don't know.
The theme, like we were talking about earlier, time loops. It's like a reset, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that radiation, the little clip they set up was him talking about using that time as power, radiation, or whatever. So maybe the loop just couldn't handle all that energy, just stagnant. Maybe I don't know what the theory is going to be for next episode, so I'm not even going to. But we did have one theory that was kind of confirmed that we had from an episode before that you put out there, right?
Which one was that? Go ahead, explain it for me.
I remember we were talking about, I think it was during episode 2 when we were talking about how we saw Sylvie. And I was trying to say, and then you were like, oh, well, that might be the future, the fall of the TVA. And I was thinking, maybe that's a couple years or at the end of the season. No, it was literally, and it loops another loop back into itself because we didn't know who actually tasered him, you know?
Yeah. That was like, I guess, the biggest mystery. Because at first I was wondering if, because I know we predicted, or I know we were thinking like maybe she, because it was definitely, obviously we knew we was going to be, kind of part of the season, but we saw her there. Like I said, I didn't know if it was going to be like a distant time Sylvie, or if it was going to be a Sylvie from, like you said, like just a couple episodes ago. Yeah, because it was just a Sylvie from 3 episodes ahead.
Yeah, but she did look a little. She definitely looked distraught and worn out a little bit. So I was like, she's been through some shit, but she was just in a certain state of mind then.
But yeah, and we're definitely. So Renslayer was Renslaying some shit. We know how she may have got her name. If she was like the leader of the army.
Yeah, and we got to see that the little tower or whatever, the end of time tower. I guess that's not in the end of time, it's some part of whatever, but we got to see that she's been there before, and we get to see that at least have had their memories erased at least once that we know of.
Protocol something, so I'm sure maybe that's a reference to something someone knows. But yeah, it definitely had a
Miss Minutes.
Yeah, Miss Minutes. It looks like she got almost reset back to her factory settings. Like she was, they was dialing the clock back on her ass.
And she was trying to get something else out. Like there's probably multiple things that so many things she knew that we're gonna have to find out.
Because maybe they just gonna
have the last episode. Oh, I have a secret. We got the secret.
So maybe they'll just go through like the Miss Minutes files instead of just getting it out of her, maybe like they just open up the folder and he's just be looking through her shit. Like Casey's just going through, and he's just like, "Yo."
She knew everything about everybody. Bam.
It's a video of him looking through a video of her. That's a video of him looking through a video.
I always knew what a fish was. Like, but no. Other than that, I mean, we're seeing the Zaniac. I know that. I guess that's a character. I don't know. I think they're definitely setting him up for something. You know, like because he's been manipulated by people. I don't know. You know, I can't tell you about the comic origins. I don't know if this character has anything. You know, but if he goes back to the timeline, he'll probably be one of those people who like you see on the streets talking about, "Oh, we've never been here. We've been," you know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
He was just giving me, you know, minion vibes. You know, someone to do the bidding. But who knows? Maybe I'll have a bigger deal of bidding. But
yeah, it was all that sacrifice for naught. Do we have any theory? I mean, the theories we have already kind of talked about for the next episode. Like, well, really, what is going to be if there is? I mean, we know that if we didn't know for a fact there'd be another episode, I wouldn't know what to even say. You know.
true. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we'll probably just keep it chill until next episode. I'm sure they'll have a trailer in the week, like an episode, next episode, or who knows what they'll do. But what happened to Renslayer during that episode? What happened to her? She got like sent somewhere, right? Did she get pruned?
She got pruned by Brad because when Loki or Sylvie did their mind magic, then his eyes were all green and shit.
So are we just going to assume that, like, are they just going to go to where Elias is?
I think so, because isn't that what happened when he got pruned originally? They just sent everything to that end of time to be destroyed and ate by that big ass.
Because I imagine, like, if anyone should not be worried about that, a variant of Kang would just be, well, I mean, although it was trained by a variant of Kang, and it did also kill every other variant of Kang, because that was just pretty much the deciding factor. At least that's the story he told us, was he tamed Elias. I mean, obviously, Renslayer was probably leading the army, so maybe it was just like, you know, part of just the whole onslaught, but yeah, he basically just seemed like that was the tipping point. Elias just was munching on everyone. He made it his pet. He tamed the beast. In the void, yeah.
Yeah, the only way for him to win is to get rid of all the timelines. Make sure these motherfuckers kill them before they're even born. Don't even kill their mom. Kill their whole timeline.
Yeah, I'm just
Alright.
I just feel like
that's it for me, man.
I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like Victor Timely. I feel like things are happening, and he's acting. He's playing dumb. I just feel like he's playing dumber than he is, or he's. Well, like you said, like he was talking about, because it gets to those points where he's like, I'm from Chicago, this, and that, and like he just pretty much just like lets them know, and like if we're talking about exchange of information, like it's definitely they've given him everything. Like we just know, like we know, like we just know everything we assume we know about him, basically because he's a variant. Like we just don't know him. Like they're going there.
Right.
I just feel like everyone's just like acting like they really know everything and everything about him, just because, like I said, like he's a variant and he's being told so much. But it's just like we don't know this dude, really.
And what's crazy is they can't even really, like, he's not. I won't say he's not pure, but like they won't know though because they've already intervened in his life. So like who knows what that's already done to, what trajectory to send them on. 'Cause he knows how to. I think he knows how to. He's definitely kind of playing a little coy. Like he's just because he plays it on the situation. Because you see when he saw Renslayer and Miss Minute, he's like, thank God you guys are. He's just there. He's trying. He ain't trying to die. That's really it. He's out for him. He doesn't do partners. And like, even though him and Obi had a little fling or whatever.
Oh yeah.
The actual, the Ouroboros or whatever.
Yeah.
And they actually had a bunch of that in this episode too.
Well, yeah, like I said, he doesn't do partners, but the only person's hand he shook was Ouroboros, but only because his stuff was based off of him, which was based off of him, which was based off of him. But now, like I said, like this, the original architect. Like I said, like at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Ouroboros is a king.
At this, yeah, because
they can look like
they don't necessarily have. They don't necessarily have to look like them.
That would be funny. That'd be a funny theory if it came true. Like it's probably like not too much weight in that, but that'd be fucking funny.
Honestly, if he would have put if OB would have put his head in the aura scanner and that shit would have went off, I'd have been like, whoa, I mean, Sylvie and Loki look different. They have different fucking names at the end. I get they're different genders, but they have totally different names. Did she even have it? She never talks about her place ever. That I can remember. I don't remember. Maybe it's first season, but I don't remember her talking about Thor or any of that. She might have said her mother's name once. But that's about it.
She was taking her. Well, her timeline was pruned when she was like what, playing with toys. So I don't know how old she is. So, but then again, an Asgardian that age is like how old?
Yeah. Because Thor and Loki are, I think they said 1,500 years old.
Seems like that.
She could have been about half that age, maybe. I mean, I don't know. Who knows how fast they grow, Asgardians. We still have some on Earth. This is crazy. But I think what are we? Phase 5? Phase 5 is going pretty strong. I looked up last time what was next, and we got Marvels. Marvels, that's still coming out.
2 weeks-ish.
2 weeks. And since Dune's not coming out, so they have the IMAX screens to everybody. I'm still debating if I'm going to am I going to? Is that first weekend, or is that like 2 weekends, or is that just wait till Disney Plus? I'm still deciding.
It's probably going to be the first movie in a while. I'm not going to watch it on Thursday, or I'm not going to make a point to watch it on Thursday. The last one I didn't watch on Thursday, I think it was Ant-Man 2. But yeah, it could have been something else in there. But I usually try to get it out the way, especially since they've been doing the day early ones. But yeah, this one I'll just catch it whenever. I'll catch it on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, whenever it comes out. I'll just whatever's convenient. I'll watch it in IMAX though, most likely.
Oh yeah, it seems like at least they've had time to work on it, so it should be. I still don't know. I've seen a little bit of the trailers or whatever. I'm trying not to figure out the story. I'm not trying to, because I've seen Steven. I think it was Steven Yeun who's in it. Dude, Glenn from Walking Dead. I think he's in it, and I think he is. I think I saw, or he's in something. I saw a picture of some just random ads because they were Entertainment Weekly. You know how they put out their press kit or whatever, and it was just a random picture of just some Asian guy or whatever. I'm like, is that who's Yoon's playing? But then I'm like, oh no, now they,
Yeah, because they've been rumoring him for the century for the longest. I don't know if you've been.
Oh, well, it might be somebody else.
Because they were trying to say something about. I don't know if you've been seeing that rumor, which is I ain't gonna lie, believable-ish rumor. But yeah, Stephen Yeun for the Sentry.
I mean, I'm not mad at it. Well, I don't even know who that. The Sentry is cool and everything. I haven't really read anything, but they can do whatever they want with them. I just know they can handle it. A superhero, a Superman type character, and it will look better than whatever Marvel's putting out or DC is gonna put out when it comes. We don't even have it. We don't even have a Superman yet. So I'm just gonna wait. We don't have nothing. I'm okay with James Gunn doing it. I just hope he does it earnestly. Like, I get the jokes and stuff and the dirty jokes and stuff, but I don't want Superman saying he can have dirtiness around him, but James Gunn. Here we go. I'm sorry, bro. See, there you go. You got me off in a whole nother sector.
No, you're cool. I just know when you were talking about like James Gunn and jokes, I'm just like, yeah, he just seemed like if you would catch him on a playground as a kid, he was just like boogers was like his shit.
Oh, bro. Yes.
Booger boy.
Right. He's what they give you fucking smashing bugs and shit with magnifying glass. He's one of them dudes. Or no, he doesn't even kill them. He pulls their legs off. You know.
I don't know about that, but that's kind of psychotic.
Oh yeah, I'm slandering. I'm just doing straight slander. Yeah. I just know he makes jokes about
He definitely likes a good joke. That a lot of people.
He definitely makes jokes.
Yeah. That was episode 4 of BurgerMilkers. Signing out. Catch you on the next one. Ooh. Stroke the butts.
Hey, them milkers, boy.